Welcome back to Let's Play Rune Factory. Oh shit, I was about to say 4 then. You know what? These videos take up too much hard drive space, it must be said. Oh, we don't even get it. What a nice warm day, but the sun is no longer there.
Good morning. Let's do our best today.
Oh, perfect. Do you have a minute? See, we're gonna have a lot of these for every single marriage candidate for a dean. We're gonna get a bunch of things. Should check Sonja's one as well, because I'm not sure if, because hers is already at 8. Sure. Do then come with me. So glad that you're back to normal now. I mean, the thing with Sonja, yeah, that was inconvenient in so many ways. It took 150 odd parts. Well, actually, it took 160 parts to resolve that, really, wasn't it? So, what's your relationship with Sonja like? Oh, it's like I explained before, she and I are just good friends.
Huh?
Why so curious all of a sudden? Well, now Sonja's no longer, stuck in your body, which sounds weird when you say it like that. Now they can get a bit more intimate. I'm not exactly curious. Sure you're not. You two shared a body for a long time. I thought that might have changed how you felt about each other.
Huh?
Well, that could never happen. I've known Sonja since I was born. She's like a sister. But if you feel like that, it's gonna be pretty awkward if you do decide to marry her, wouldn't it? Really? Really and truly? Why are you grilling me on this? What's wrong with you today, Odette? You eat something weird. It's nothing weird, I'm just the same as usual. Ha 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 ha. You should say such rude things to people anyway. I'll see you. What's that all about? God damn, why are protagonists always so damn dense? Now 7. Yeah, when we talk to Sonja, we're gonna get one as well. It's already maxed there. Sonja kinda got a short end of the stick here, you know? What the hell does that? Short end of the stick. But, she should have really been at 6 along with the rest of them. I get at 8. Because, they've known each other a lot longer and all that, but still. It would have given her more, friendship bits to work with. Also, it's like, yeah, I said for all of them, right? But Sierra's not quite there yet, because of our reaching to the final friendship event prior to the final boss, like characters like Bismarck and all that, they will remain like that forever, basically. Because, well, unless you're playing a Sonja, of course. Which I will go back to do at some point. Because this Let's Play couldn't be even more longer than it already is. Because, it's got to drag on for a million years. Staff seems like a nice one. I'm still saying the same generic stuff.
Good morning. Good morning. I'm pleased to see you looking well.
If it isn't a deed. Perfect timing. I'm off to do my patrol of Would you like to come with me? Of course, I'd love to. Ah, excellent. Well, a peaceful day. I'd go so far as to say it's all thanks to you. I wouldn't say that. I mean, we did save the world and all. Took us sweet-ass time to do so, but still. It's raining. Let's hurry and get out of this downpour. Now I've noticed in both games, it never rains on a festival, does it? Oh, I'm soaked. Use this. If you don't dry off, you'll catch a cold. Thank you. Sure is pouring. That's nothing, man. It's not going fast enough to count as pouring. I should head home and change out of these wet clothes before I catch a cold. You'd better come with me and do the same. It's like change into the same clothes you already wear. Dang, these clothes are soaked. Oh hey, I have to give Mikoto back his ankle. Here, Mikoto. Plot twist! Ah! What was that? Was that you, Mikoto? Wow, that was really weird. Excuse me, that was a strange sound. Oh, anyway, why don't you come inside? I mean, I did state specifically that, you know, we're only going to get French revenge for the marriage candidates. I kind of spoiled it, but I mean, there's been plenty of times in this Let's Play where I've caught myself referring to Mikoto and be like, you know, she, and then I'm like, oh no, that's just not right. It's just like, yeah. I mean, who really didn't see this one coming? Female voice actor kind of gives it away. I mean, it doesn't necessarily have to count. I mean, look at freaking Digimon World Next Order. Chaomon, freaking voiced by a female voice actress. Well, voice actress, yeah. While in the Japanese version, male voice actor. So it's a bit confusing on that one. But in this one, it's pretty damn obvious. You're Mikoto, right?
Who else would I be?
No, it's just just that earlier I thought I saw... But if I saw it, then that would mean...
Wait. Did you see what I think you saw?
Hey! Just what the heck is going on here?
Why am I actually voice acting for once?
What you saw was the truth. You see, I'm actually a woman.
Wow. I mean, I was, you know, like I said, I tried to keep every time I had accidentally spoiled it by referring to Mikoto as, you know, she, I'd be like, catch myself and then be like, edit out. So if you've been paying attention to this Let's Play, there's been a few times where, like, I'll be speaking and then suddenly there'll be a pause and then I'll be like, I'll edit that out. That was usually because of that, if I was talking about Mikoto at the time. But really, who didn't see this one coming? It would have been a more of a plot twist if Mikoto was actually a dude. And you know, like I said, you know, in the intro, not the intro of this part, I mean the intro of the game. Like how there's two intros. There's an intro for a dean, and it only shows marriage candidates for a dean in that intro, along with the dean himself, of course. While in Sonja's intro, it only has her marriage candidates. So it makes it very clear that Mikoto is, you know, a marriage candidate for a dean, which will make her female. Oh, okay. Well, I'm not sure. It's definitely... Well, in Rune 24, even the male characters hit on me, which is kind of random. It's just like, you're not marriage candidates in this game, though. Played as the male protagonists. But I've heard that it might be a thing in Rune 5 where same-sex marriage is a thing. I'm not sure. But it's definitely not a thing in Rune Factory Oceans.
You don't seem very surprised.
Oh, definitely not surprised.
Oh, I'm definitely surprised, but it also kind of makes sense.
It makes sense. How so?
Well, you told me that you were going to become the head of the family until your brother was born. I couldn't understand why your younger brother would become the head of the family instead of you.
He talks very quietly, doesn't he? But really, that's the thing that made him go, oh, you must actually be female. Not the fact that she sounds clearly like a woman.
But I get it now. Your little brother is the eldest son. And where you're from, only the men can become head of the family.
I mean, you could argue, like, you know, that he just has a very feminine voice, but still.
That's right. I was brought up a boy so I could be the heir. But I'm through living a lie.
Mikoto, you can't mean... Don't!
You brought dishonor to your family. Now Shelby's gonna just off herself. I don't know why he did that. Oh, I get it. Thank goodness I thought. So you just gotta cut off part of your hair. Now you look even more boyish.
Today, I start a new life. I'm not going to lie anymore. I'm going to live my life here as a woman. I don't know how hard it will be to convince people to see me that way, but...
I don't think it'll be so hard. You may be tough, but you definitely still scream like a girl.
I mean, to be fair, some guys can scream like a girl. Dean. So, Mikoto. That's not the... Wait, yeah, it is Mikoto. It's gonna take a while getting used to that, because now she's got her hair. Wait. Ah, Sonja's in the room as well, so I can't talk to her. Really, probably be... Yeah.
Good morning. The day is full of promise, isn't it?
There's gonna be a long part with all of these. Oh, hi, Dean. Do you have a moment to chat? Thank you. Relationship overload time. Have you gotten used to having your own body to yourself? Not really at this point. Because just like we had Sonja there the whole time, so it's kind of weird, isn't it? Well, life's a lot quieter with just me in my head. It's a nice change. Sonja would be upset if she heard you say that. I'm sure she'll feel the same way about me. Anyway, how are your cooking lessons going?
I'm improving by leaps and bounds. Odette's a wonderful teacher. Once I get a little better, I'll make something for you. I can't wait.
I mean, did the voice actors for this game mostly just like voice their lines in the later friendship events or what? That was brief. Who else? Who else? Well, Violet's here, so let's get the three sisters out of the way. Where is she? Probably up where the flowers are. Yep.
Good morning. Good morning. Today's turning out to be a good day.
Can I talk to you for a minute?
Thank you very much.
She's quite short, I've just noticed. You know, it makes me wonder how short these characters actually are, because I can't imagine many of them being particularly tall. I'd probably tower over all of them. Love the view here. Of course, I love it on sunny days, but I also love it on rainy days and snowy days. It's always different. Did I ever tell you why I became a nurse? No, you never told me. I used to get sick all the time when I was little. You know how I was going on about the voice actors just showing up for these late game kind of events? And now no voice acting here. It's like ridiculous. It's inconsistent. Whenever I got sick, my sisters would take care of me. But one day my sister Lily got sick. She had a terrible fever. I wanted so badly to help and repay all her kindness, but I didn't know what to do. Fortunately, she recovered in a few days, but it was such a terrible feeling to be unable to help her. That's when I decided to become a nurse. My sisters have gone through a lot to send me to school in the city. But I hope that one day I'll be able to repay them. Do you think I'm a help to the people of the island? Well, you're on your way. I know you. Thanks so much. I'm so happy to hear that. I mean, we don't have any, you know, doctor friends. Dean? What a nice view. She like, now that she's got her chance, she just can't find the words. Or rather, she can't get the words out. I mean, she lives up to her name, doesn't she? Yeah, Pandora's ones are gonna be pretty interesting.
Good morning.
Wait, you as well? You want to talk?
Yeah.
Okay. Let's get the final friendship event with Kelsey out of the way. Well, so what happened? You feel better now? What are you talking about?
Huh?
Come on, did you forget? I'm talking about Violet.
Yeah.
I'll be fine. You had the courage to get your feelings across to her. Violet didn't have the courage to get her feelings across to us. I gave pen pals for a night girl who was a visit to the island. It's a whole lot of fun. What? Already? Kelsey, the ladies' man. Plain hide and seek, it's supposed to be looking for me. You're gonna be it again, Kelsey. Wait. I think we awakened a real scary thing inside. Now I'm just picturing Kelsey just suddenly turns into Butters from South Park in that one episode where he became a pimp. Oh man, that would be a drastic change of tone, wouldn't it?
Why, good morning. I do hope you'll have a good day.
The food in fall is just so nice. I'm afraid I'll overindulge. One must keep track of one's weight after all. Hey, Kelsey. Got anything new to say? I tripped and scraped my knee here the other day. Told my pen pal all about it.
Morning! Good morning!
I don't follow Jared, I want a pet, but he said we can't have pets in the church. Why can't we have pets in the church?
Bright-eyed and bushy-tailed? That's how young folk ought to be. Congratulations!
Well, whatever happens, good happens next door, eh? That's how I drink the celebrate tonight. Acknowledging that the final boss was defeated, I guess. You know what? That makes me wonder. Because we didn't max out a few of these, like Jocelyn, Kelsey, and Bacchus. What if you chose to play as Sonja? Would the dialogue still be the same? Like, Sonja would be like, hey Kelsey, remember that time you confessed to violence? And granted, it was a dean's idea for you to, do that. Like, be a man, but, I was there at the time, so, have you resolved that issue yet?
Good morning. Good morning. How are you feeling today?
Those are brand glass, aren't they? I'm still saying the same old stuff. They're pretty popular in the mainland, I mean, how long ago did I make these glasses?
Good
It feels
job.
like forever.
You have not neglected your morning audience with me. Excellent.
Oh, you have come at just the right time. I was just thinking. About what? Oh, nothing much. One moment, let me explain. For romance will be blossoming for many characters. Hey, that's Sonja. It's surreal seeing Sonja with, her body. And technically, this is the first time we're properly seeing her here because she was in her room, and the other time we saw her, she had a freaking turnip mask on. Now that Sonja is back to normal, it is time for me to assemble my 4 Supreme Generals.
Huh?
4 Supreme Generals? What's that mean? Dollar-witted oath, Athene, Sonja, Quinn, and Kelsey. My 4 minions. Aren't they kind of bite-sized to become Supreme Generals?
What did you say?
It's fine, they have won my favor. Cease your quivering. Fine, I'll take it back. As long as you understand, there remains much work to be done by my minions. And according to your labors, I will reward you. I'll beg not, of course. Like, that one's, pretty, straightforward. But her one gets quite interesting once it starts to get into it. I won't say anything more than that because I don't want to spoil it. Start with Beatrix first because she doesn't have.
Good morning! I wonder what we'll be having for lunch! It's so fun to think about!
Oh,
Congratulations!
Yes, I'm so glad that everything's back to normal. Oh, I guess it's also acknowledging. Yeah, that would be the thing, probably, isn't it? That now Rune and Sonja, in the separate bodies again.
Good morning.
Eddie. Oh, bye. How may I help you? Oh, dear. Then let's talk. Are you making headway in your studies to become mayor?
Uh-huh.
Yes, one of the professors from the city school has been coming to the island to teach me. They know my mother, so they've been giving me lessons at a reduced price. It's a big help. Just so you know, my tutor is a woman.
Oh.
I'm not sure why I said
Sure,
that.
why you
It's
said
like,
that.
oh, certainly not to be like, oh, you know what, it's not, tutor's not a guy, so, you know, you don't have to be jealous or anything. It's like, oh. I guess it doesn't matter if that
the
person fits me as
tutoring
hand
me.
or excuse me. I'm not sure if you voiced acted that last week's. Dean is oblivious as always. It would seem love is blossoming. Where is Maerwen anyway? She's out there somewhere. Now I also noticed in Rune Factory 4, Pork Lean. Looks like. You know what? I don't. Is that open more, or is it simply because she's not at the spot, so it makes it look bigger? I don't know. But in Rune Factory 4, Pork Lean.
Morning.
The Descendant heel in that game, like he talks to this one NPC and like this other character Illuminati explains what the two were talking about. It's like elf-human relationships and like pointing out that the Descendant heel family is like the kind of head of that kind of human-elf relationship thing. So they seem to have a connection with elves a lot, the Descendant heel family. So they get along very well. So it kind of makes sense how Maerwen is, you know, staying with the Descendant heels of all people. What? Do you have business with me? Could we talk a little bit?
Uh-huh.
Talk with you? I guess so. Just a little bit. Just a little bit, because we're at 22 minutes and still on the morning routine here. And how are you? I'm okay, but yikes. How are you doing?
What do you mean?
You're injured. What happened?
I wouldn't say injured. I just cut my fingers a little. It's no big deal.
I was not expecting that. The way he kind of closed in and said that, I thought he was going to start hitting on her. And just like, what the hell is he?
No big deal? It looks like a goblin's been chewing on your hands.
I can't help it. I'm not used to sewing. Yes. Recently, Lady Electra and Lady Beatrix's clothes have been getting holes in them. I'm trying to repair them, but I'm no good with a needle.
Kind of weird, because it's kind of like pointing out in Rune Factory 4 that the elves are apparently really good with, you know, their fingers and stuff. Like, one of the elves in Rune Factory 4, Margaret, is a musician, played piano, harp, and stuff like that. And, like, I think she was the one that pointed out that elves are, like, really good with that kind of thing. So, I guess Maerwen's a clumsy one.
Wow. You're actually really kind-hearted.
I could barely hear him talking there.
Shut up! No dark elf wants to be called kind-hearted. I'm just doing my job, like any maid would.
So what would a dark overall be called? An asshole?
Sorry, but you can't keep stabbing your fingers like this. You should go over to Violet at the clinic and have her fix you up. Why don't we go together?
That's not necessary. I know how to get there myself.
I mean, it's literally right there. We've just been thrown all across the island via all this, aren't we? Oh, I might as well talk to the characters a second time. get there one dialogue. Feel tired is very important to get better. It's easier to build a healthy body that won't get sick than to get better once you get sick or whatever. Quinn and Kelsey are satisfactory minions. If you slacken your duties, then they may surpass you. Avoid this fate by carrying out my will with greater zeal. Might as well go talk to Joe next then. Rivals. It's weird not hearing Sonja go, hello!
Morning there. How you feeling?
Now it also makes me wonder, because, you know, Joe's friendship wasn't really resolved at the end. It's like, who was the girl? It's like, maybe it was Sonja all along. Maybe he overheard Sonja talking and assumed that it was someone else for some reason. I have no idea, because I've never, you know, played as Sonja long enough to develop the relationships.
Come on.
You know, there are 3 people who look like Beatrix. The third one is walking around muttering, this is not good. Probably another descendant deal from one of the other Rune Factory games. They do tend to have a similar look, and then you get some normal looking ones as well, but they got that distinct, weird, giant kind of look to them. It's like this character Raven in Rune Factory 4 who's from a different Rune Factory game. As she says, it's like, oh, there's a Islamic appeal in this family, at this town. They're all strange. I mean, I wouldn't say they're all strange. Electra's kind of normal. But there definitely seems to be a pattern that the Islamic appeal family quite strange indeed. Friendly, sometimes overly friendly in the case of Pokemon. But, you know, strange nonetheless.
Welcome!
My customer visits that restaurant where customers lie on and said that the food didn't taste well. I have to try it for myself. Anyone else here? Yeah, they still haven't even left. And they still have the doors locked until 9. This is ridiculous. Wait for it. What? Huh. Wasn't expecting this.
Is it still there? That scar?
See? I mentioned that ages ago. That scar on her face is going to have some relevance later on. I mean, that wasn't even a friendship event. What's Odette so upset about? She was crying. Interesting. The plot thickens. That was interesting. She was downstairs and then she suddenly appeared in her room. I can't remember if there's more events like that that will randomly play out. Still can't believe you're a girl. Sorry, I never meant to deceive you. I hope you'll forgive me. Oh no, I wasn't angry at you. It doesn't matter whether you're a man or a woman, you're still you. Oh. I still can't believe it. I've been fooled, bamboozled this whole time for 160-odd parts. Where's Sonja go? Of course, now she chooses to leave. Typical. Not even gonna get the check on the crops and months of this, right? You got anything else to say after that, or you just go generic dialogue probably? Oh, it's a real nice glass you have here. Not even gonna acknowledge that. I mean, why would she anyway? So let's see, is there any... Nope, nothing golden here. The golden turnips are no more. At least for now. Maybe there'll be some more later. There's still that Colosseum, as I mentioned. And you know, I always said, like, there's a huge difficulty spike in Rune Factory 4 when it comes to Act 3. It's like, for example, I cleared Act 1 and 2 within the first year in-game. It's winter by the time I complete it, right? And the end of Act 2 has a time skip by a year, but then you're still in winter because that's where I, beat the game. It's just that it's a whole year later, so I'm in the 3rd year, right? In freaking autumn, fall, still haven't got through Act 3 because the final dungeon is ridiculous with its difficulty spikes. And it made me think of this game with the Colosseum. That's the biggest difficulty spike in this game. That place is hell. So have a look at my level. Yeah, I'm only level 34. Compared to Rune Factory 4 where I'm like level 160 something. That's just insane. I don't know what the max level is in this game now, but still, it's ridiculous. I am very underleveled. I'm gonna get my ass kicked whenever I get around to go to that Colosseum.
Good morning. Let's have a great day.
We finally can see your face. Are you eating enough to eat? I worry about you. Oh, I guess you don't have the French Avengers yet. How is that? Because it looks maxed out to me.
Morning! Morning! It's gonna be a fun day. What's up? Selling something?
You know what? As another test. Well, you know how I said about Persona 3 and, how adding an all Let's Play will just make it even longer between record sessions. And I was, thinking of an example that would kind of show that, long delays between record sessions make it so I forget where I left off. So this will be a test. If I can remember next time I, start record session for this, at the main menu, actually check out the marriage candle thing to show the percentage of players that marries which characters. Because now that we know all the marriage candles, the only reason I didn't show that is because Mikoto was marriage candidates for D, so that was kind of the main reason I didn't show it.
Thanks.
Yeah. Anything else now? Iron.
Thanks.
Still as enthusiastic as ever, aren't you?
Thanks. Thanks.
Got all this money in this game and nothing to really spend it on.
What'll it be?
I mean, this store never gets updated. It's like, at least in Rune Factory 4, you do requests and they'll, upgrade their stock.
We'll bring it to your shed. Well, Bismarck will.
In this game, you just got wherever you got.
Oops, I almost forgot. Here's your lottery ticket.
You do realize I have no space for this, right? Hey, have you ever heard of roasted yams? They're super delicious. Girls especially love them, but I've never seen one. Roasted yams. Got plenty of yams in Rune Factory 4, but not in this game. I guess she's not got her friendship thing yet, for whatever reason. So that just leaves Elena, I guess. Did I talk to Gerard? I'm not 100% sure. I haven't talked to Bismarck either. And I think that's about it, right? That's a shame that there isn't like Rune Factory 4 where you can invite one of the locals to join you on adventures and fight monsters and stuff. That'd be interesting in this game.
Good morning.
I can't do very much, but I started running every day.
Yeah.
I'd really like to be in better shape. I want to look fitter. To impress Sonja because he totally is into her. Well, the best flower is definitely pink cat. Pink flowers are so adorable. Well, since you said so, pink flower, pink cat, yes.
Can I really have this? I won't give it back to you, even if you ask for it,
We must make haste before she sleeps.
You seem to be doing well today.
I mean, I guess it makes sense that the dialogue would change there, because she would usually say, "You guys must be morning people," you know, implying more than one person. You need something? How about a chat? Oh boy, sound like a pain. Okay then, but make it good. It's gonna be about golems. Well, it is connected with golems. Wow, incredible! You know what, I still can't remember. Didn't she say she was gonna upgrade Echo's head again and needed specific equipment? I can't remember if that was a thing or not. I know it definitely can have more than just that type of head, but I can't remember if she gave another request for that or not. What present? What size? I'm in all over here. Really, you are?
What the?
Person for swine, honestly. You really need to get more awareness of how just impressive the golem you're riding is. Yeah, whatever. Of course, the value of the golem is determined just by size and strength.
My theme for golems from now on is going to be golems that can help people out.
Okay, and who was it challenging me in order to surpass Echo, eh? Well, that's just, you know, I'm sick of my youth. Something like that. Anyway, forget the reason. I'm going to be making guns to help people. You got that? Yeah, I've got it, but do you really have to tell me about it?
Shut up!
Maybe I do. I want to tell you, okay, you moron?
Huh?
Why are you getting angry with me? You got the tsundere kind of vibe going now. I mean, I guess she always kind of did, really, didn't she? So... Might as well talk to female characters all over again, the ones that I haven't looked at a second time. Let's get the generic dialogue of the day out of the way. Hey, what mean to meld a golem to you? What? Don't be ridiculous. Become one with the golem. Become a golem. Price is probably your life. Wait, what? I guess I haven't walked up to you since getting the body back, yes? So you've returned to your proper form. Congratulations. Thank you. I have one request to make of you, though. What?
For the safety of Feneth Island, I want to perform the final sealing of the legendary golem. Having returned to your proper form, you have restored the power of the Wind Dragon Priestess. Now the sealing can be performed. Will you perform the sealing?
Along with Sonja. Of course. Thank you. My voice actor left the building. I mean, which one of the shrines is this?
It's all you.
Oh wait, this is probably the Wind Spirit Shrine. That was the only one that wasn't, had the seal added on.
I got it.
Wait, look at Deja Vu, wait. I know the intro, they, like, were somewhere else, like on Feneth Island in their own time. But I feel like there was definitely a point where they were at a shrine just like this in the intro, wasn't it? Like, prior to that. Maybe this was required before Vance and Sonja's friendship. I don't know.
That should do it.
Did he save his voice there?
Right. And now?
I think he might have. Now the legendary golem is completely sealed. I wonder if we would have had to have talked to the three sisters as well, if we hadn't have already done that. Like, hey, you gotta do that as well, otherwise it won't be fully sealed. Now it will no longer, there will be no simple thing for him to ever return. And now, Adine and Sonja, do you remember? You said that you would remain in this time until you were restored. That only took a few days to happen. Now you can return to your own time if you wish to. Sonja, what about you? Where even is she? I just can't decide. Let Adine decide first. Me, I guess so. I won't stay in this time. We don't even get a choice. Because could you imagine if we did and we'd be like, yeah, let's go back to our own time. It's like, game over. You can't play in your own time. Are you sure? Yeah, this has become my time now. I have no desire to go back. Screw the friends and all that we had in our time. I mean, did they have family? I mean, that's a thing. They get characters that are just like... What? I mean... You know, Gerard, for example, does he have a family? It seems like he doesn't really have a family that he stays in contact with if he does. You know? It's just like some characters just don't really have, you know, family members acknowledged, it seems. So what are you gonna do, Sonja? I agree, Eddie and I will, we're together for so long, so, we think the same way about it. I understand. I respect your decisions. I will always be the guardian of Finnif Island at this time. Call on me whenever you are in need. May you, the saviors of the island, enjoy a glorious future. The way he just gets up is like, oh, yeah, it's exhausting trying to, you know, get up high enough in the air to fly away.
Good morning.
Making a meal for Adine. I feel almost like a newlywed bride. What? Just joking. Well, you could, you were joking, but that could be legit if I were to choose that. We got any different wishes now, or? Oh, we can be transported to another place. Was that there before? I don't know. That's it for now. I'm not sure if it takes you to a specific place or you get to choose or not with that. Let's talk to Violets in Pandora one more time. That bed wasn't really in use for very long, was it? I like the flowers in autumn better than the spring flowers because they're a little softer looking. Why don't you have a pink cat too, Violets? Forgot to give pink cat, no, not pink cat, but the jam. Or even the pickles now that I think about it. Oh well. Did I talk to you?
Oh my, good morning.
I do love this island. It was a happy accident at landing here on the Finnif Island. Fate leads us down some unexpected paths. Where is she? Probably in Gerard's room. Let's see. There exist 4 elder dragons in this world. The Earth Dragon, Terrible, the Water Dragon, the Fire Dragon, Fearsome, Wind Dragon, Ventuswill. These are dragons that are in Rune Factory 4. I never noticed that. Ventuswill is pretty much the main one, because she's like oversees the town, and is kind of the main draw. I've been pointing to the plots, and it kind of like in Act 1 it was fine, Act 2 was pushing it, Act 3 is like, god damn it Venezuela, you're as bad as Peach. She doesn't get kidnapped or anything, but she's pretty much in a similar predicament, you know. It's just like, we gotta save her! We gotta save Venti, man! And it's like, it's just so tedious. But I've actually fought the Yellow Free Dragon as well. They're referenced first, and then you battle forms of them, not like the real things, just like a kind of copy of them. Just like, seems like missed potential. It would have been cool to actually encounter the Yellow Dragons, you know, as characters instead of just a boss fight where they don't say anything and they're not even the real thing. One account says they were involved in creating the world, therefore I must vanquish them, of course. Well, you're gonna have to go to the mainland for that. I entrust that task to my loyal minion Odette. Don't think Odette would fare very well against those dragons. There's also Electra I didn't really give the gift to, or went back to talk to her, did I? And this part is long, and we've not even attended the proper monsters. I have to say, wait for another time, I suppose. She's not here, she's there. Asked Maerwen to let me clean the bath, and she got angry at me. I just want to do it once. Have some small fleece.
Thank you so much. Now what sort of accessory should I make with this?
Might as well. Might as well. Where is she? Where did you go? Of course. This way, or is she already here? Probably already here. Oh, she's right there the whole time. Sneaky. Oh?
Welcome!
God, this is a long video. Oh my god! Oh, indeed, nice to see you. There's an open seat, so please sit down. You're a waitress now. Thanks for waiting. What are you doing here? What do you mean? It's my job, and I'm afraid to manage on that. I'm lucky that I get to eat meals cooked by Odette again. It's only been like 1 or 2 days. Being able to eat Odette's cooking with my own hands is just the best. Guess so. I'm just sorry, but can I ask you to go chum for me? I have to talk to the businessman. Sure, I'll go right away. What about me? I'm a customer too. Settle down, settle down. We'll bash your head in the couch.
New and exciting? I feel like a newlywed bride.
What's that supposed to mean? I mean, you're like a sister to me, and thinking about you as a bride is just
Oh, I found it. Take this.
Hey.
Nice gabbing with me. Oh, I know. To thank you, I'll make some good food for you. No, you don't have to. Always decline when I make an offer like that. Forget about declining this time. I won't put up with any of your pathetic excuses. Pathetic? I think you mean pathetic. You know what I meant, just a slip of the tongue. Anyway, I have to work. She just gave me the brush off. Oh. It's just suddenly gone to 9. Guess that one counts as a friendship with us. We didn't even talk to her for that to initiate. She's cooking! What's up? How's your job at the bar going? It's a lot of fun. It's actually really enjoying work. Because I'm doing it in my own body. Well, you go enjoy that. I had a dog when I was little, but our family's in the customer service business, so I had to get rid of it. I don't think I've ever seen a dog in Ireland that bring back the games I've played. And you, because you get to be friends with lots of monsters. You get jam. 50 minutes. This recording will be now.
Oh, this looks delicious. I'll have to eat it later.
Welcome!
And we have a great kitchen. I'm pretty proud of it. At least we're getting some new dialogue. Pickles.
Did you make me this? You're so talented.
You know, one funny thing in Rune is you got like 2 different kind of Valentine's Days. What it's called Valentine's Day. I think the other one's just called White Day. You know, both are real, you know, all these in real world and all, but it's odd because they're like specific for gender, right? Valentine's Day, female characters give it to male characters. White Day, I think, is the one where male characters give it to female characters and give them cookies, right? And I was like, you know what? Screw it. You know, playing as the male protagonist, but screw it. Let's give a cookie to all the female characters. Not even just the marriage candidates, but all the female characters. Because why not? And they actually acknowledge that it's a bit odd to get a cookie from you because you're a male, you know, playing as a male protagonist. I found it amusing how 1 or 2 characters was like, are you secretly a girl? And you could actually have the choice to be like, well, actually. Didn't pick that choice, but still, I found that kind of amusing that they actually acknowledge it. Anyways, I want to check if there's... Oh, wrong thing. There's a way I can resolve the storage space. Well, I guess I could sell this, yes. Hey, the trouble is, I've got like all this equipment and stuff that I've like been holding on to forever here. It's kind of taking up space as well. Wait, 179, it wasn't full? But whatever. So, yeah, it's a birthday tomorrow, but more importantly... Okay. So, it's at 9 now. Oh, it's weird. It's like, you got that for them because you've seen that. Don't have that for Sonja yet, because, you know, it's autumn. You'd have to wait a full, almost an entire year for summer to come around for that. And I'm pretty sure Mikoto also has a swimsuit, but I can't remember if there was like something specific you had to do for it to actually go to the beach and wear the swimsuit. I don't know. By the way it goes, each of these characters have got a long ways to go to the next one. Which I'm kind of thankful for in a way because, well, not really at the same time because that just means this Let's Play is going to drag on even longer than it already has. But I'm thankful for that because, you know, it'll be a while before we have the chaos of multiple friendship events. But, you know, aside from those, still got Bacchus got a little ways to go. And then you got Jocelyn, who's got a long ways to go, and those are the only ones outside of marriage candidates that are still not maxed out. Because, of course, as we all know, and it never changes. There should be another character that will show up at some point. It's not a marriage candidate, it's more like Annette, you know, just a cameo appearance from a character from a different game. I think there might be a second one as well, I think connected to Maerwen if I recall, so that might just be related to their friendship events. I can't remember, it was a long time ago when I originally played through this. Wait. How come Lily's one didn't go up nearly as much as the other ones I gave these to? Maybe the jam wasn't of good enough quality for you, was it? Being picky? I don't know. Elena's in the bath, so... Well, maybe... Nah, I probably won't remember to give her some mineral of some sort. So, that's the old save file. This is the new one. And again, I'll make another one at some point once all the relationships start to get maxed out. But yeah, and also hopefully I remember in the next record session to show the percentage of players, which ones they like, you know, picked marriage-wise. Just to show you just how surprising some of the ranking is. I mean, the top ones, unsurprising, but the ones close to the bottom are surprising. You wouldn't think they'd be so low on the list. But yeah, see you next time, viewers. See you next time.